It is great to have all of you guys with us. And of course, the halving, Aaron's kind of seemed to be a non-event for the most part.
A little bit. I think there was a lot of attention paid to the Bitcoin ETF and a lot of sort of energy and excitement around that. And when the halving came about, I think it just passed quieter than it would have previously, given the the burnout that's occurred in the last couple months when it comes to the Bitcoin ETF.
Yeah, I mean, Aki, was there anything in terms of price movement that was discernible?
Not too much. I would say it seemed kind of priced in. There was some speculation. Bitcoin's down a bit in the last couple of weeks, but it'll just, the main thing that happened is that the price point to profitably mine Bitcoin dropped tremendously. So you used to be able to eke out kind of a small profit on typical US-based, energy costs, but now that's no longer possible. So these miners are now forced to search for sources of yield for their Bitcoin. They can't just hold it in cold storage anymore.
Yeah, I mean, Leo, this was one of the most telegraphed events ever.
Yes. I think, algorithmic halving is obviously one of the most telegraphed things we've ever had. But what Aki said is exactly right. I think the thing to watch for next is what happens to these miners. And we've seen that in previous halving cycles too. What we typically see is that the smaller miners hold out for as long as they can, and at some point they have to capitulate and sell their Bitcoin. And you can actually see that relationship between how long these miners can last at the current economics and how long it takes them to liquidate their Bitcoin. So I think there's not enough attention paid to the economics of those miners and when we should expect them to capitulate versus like what happens during the halving, which is a total non-event due to the fact that markets are relatively efficient, we hope.
Right. Well,